Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I am Anil Islam here with you today. This is the podcast where we will discuss about the myths of IELTS. That's right, we are here to talk about the things that people think are true but are not. And these are totally myths and we will uncover this myth. Okay, Mr. Rakib, what do you think about IELTS exam? Most of the people think that this is the exam where people will sit for this exam and they will study abroad and they will go to a foreign country. Is this the actual purpose of taking IELTS exam?
I don't really think so, because IELTS test is not just about to go abroad or study purposes. Because if you see the IELTS test, it has two categories, right? One is academic module, academic category, and other one is general training. So even if you want to get a job to a foreign country, you will need IELTS. But if you want to settle down in your own country, for example, you want to do teaching for your profession, you want to do banking for your profession, or even if you want to just test your communication skills, you should take your IELTS test, even if you just want to test your English skill ability or something else. So I think IELTS is not just a language test, but it's certainly a communication test.
Okay, so in your opinion, it's a skill-based test where people can develop their skill, they can improve their fluency, they can communicate with the professionals, right? That's right. Okay. However, let's talk about another thing. Some of the students think that IELTS is based on accent. They need to fake the accents, which is actually, we say, British accent, American accent. Is it true?
Accent is not really important in your IELTS test, because the examiner will score your IELTS speaking about your fluency, how you communicate with your examiner, and how clear you speak. If you can communicate well with your examiner, that's all he or she wants, right? For example, if you are born in Britain or if you are born in US, you will certainly have a British accent or an American accent. But for people like us who are born in Bangladesh, India, or Pakistan, we don't naturally grow this British or American accent, right? So if we want to fake our own accent, it will sound really weird, right? So if you just don't want to sound weird, but if you want to communicate, if you want to clearly speak to your correspondence, then you should definitely care about more your English, not on your accents or something.
Okay, let's try one word which is so weird in British.
Okay, so this thing reminds me of
Yeah,
that's a bottle in American, but in British there's a bowl.
Okay, so let's try bottle of water. Can I get a bowl of water?
So you don't really want to sound that weird, but as if you want to hear someone who is British, he will say this same phrase so clearly that you will understand his meaning, that bowl of water is bottle of water.
Yes, of course. So yes, that's all about today, everyone. See you in the next podcast.